quick disclaimer. I originally thought there was a video I filmed before this one that was a part 2 of the first video, but that video ended up being 32 minutes long, so I just decided to upload this one. That's why I talk as if there's 3 videos in certain parts, because at the time there was, but I'm gonna only upload this one and then just keep the first one up, because the second one is just way too long to upload. So if it sounds confusing, or if you think there's a video you're missing out on or something, there isn't. I just decided not to upload it. So in the beginning of the video, I talk about how I probably fucked up the overclocking. I didn't. Well, I fucked up the overclocking, but it had no effect. I thought it was making the frames worse. In reality, it did nothing. I actually say that later in the video, but you might not see that part because it's buried it's buried there somewhere. So just so you know, I did not screw up the overclocking. It just had no effect. It didn't make my frames worse or better. This is on the graphics card overclocking. On the CPU overclocking, everything was fine. Again, that was set to auto, but the graphics card I did manually based off some random preset I found online. So I feel like doing another video on Black Ops Cold War because it ends tomorrow. The beta is gone tomorrow, and I realized something. I'm getting much better frames now. You know why? My overclocking's off. I fucked up the overclocking on my graphics card. I messed it up, and I was getting much lower frames than I normally would. I had screwed up the overclocking, so it was running worse than it should have. That's why it's been running bad all this time. So don't overclock your 960. The stock 960 can run this game pretty well, if I'm correct. Well, actually, I don't know. I have to do some more tests. But not running with the overclock appeared to get me better frames, and well, my play wasn't the best play, was it? But yeah, no, not overclocking it will get you better frames. And well, if you overclock it right, it would. But if you fucked it up like I did, you're not gonna be getting those better frames. And just now, I played the desert map. You know, the one that always brings it down because of those rocks. They're just over intensive. And guess what? My frames were so much better. And I asked my brother about it. He thought, oh, it's because they're optimized. But I actually didn't believe that it was because of the overclocking. Let's see. So I'm at 19 frames right now, and let's apply the overclocking that I was. 13 frames. Oh, 17 frames. 21 frames. Okay, well, it just changed. So yeah. And then if we go to the base stock settings, seems to be at 20. I don't know, it's too... Okay, so I think overclocking might help, I don't know. The frame rate keeps shifting. Let's do Miami, because that I can actually run. Okay, I'll try to overclock with non-overclocked for now. We're going to see how I do. If I get more frames, well then, I've fucked up the overclocking. Again, I didn't watch the full video on how to do it right. I just used someone else's preset, which is not recommended at all, and you should honestly just... There's videos you can do that actually tell you how to properly overclock it. Videos that like guide you through what the best overclocking settings are, because there's no auto overclock with MSI Afterburner. If there is, I didn't know of it. With the CPU, there is auto overclocking, and that of course makes things a lot easier. But with my 960 and MSI Afterburner, as far as I know, there's no auto function, which means you have to do the work and find it yourself. Which I mean is easy enough, I suppose. Jesus. No, I suppose. But I don't know, I just wish I had auto overclocking because that'd make my life a lot easier. Alright, Miami I've been having the best performance on. Jesus. And I'm still recording? Yes, I am. Alright, perfect. I could just look on the bottom right screen and see that. 19 frames. I need to run some tests, but I'm just too lazy to switch back and forth. Wish I had like a hotkey or something. I probably do, I just never bothered to set it up. But on that 62GB it seems to run fine. Okay, so I'm getting about the same frames. Again, I probably screwed it up. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a quick judgment really quick. Again, I'm just gonna just go up and the game crashed. Okay, so the game just crashed. That happens every now and then. And, yeah, so I have the overclocking on, so I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Right, it is... Yeah, no, it's on. Profile 1 has been applied. Seems to be running no different. I don't think I don't know if I actually fucked it up or not. If I go into satellite and I don't get the same frames, then it's definitely because of the overclocking, because it should have fixed itself. Jesus. Well, I don't have any of those options, so I'll be running Miami, because that's something I can actually run, like I just stated. Unlike Cartel with that huge vegetation. And there goes my phone. Alright, well, here we go. We're gonna see how it runs. It should be fine. Miami has always been the easiest, even though it has the most intensive reflections. Well, actually, not the most intensive, just has the most reflections. But I guess they're not as bad as I thought. So that's good. That's good enough for me. And I don't have much time to play. I'm gonna try and get in bed by midnight, but that may be more difficult because it's 12:52 right now. So yep. All right. We go to custom. I tried using the Magnum. Don't like it, so I'll just stick with this class because this is my main one. So yeah. Alright, still hasn't loaded yet, so I guess still waiting. Alright, perfect. The cutscenes appear to be the same. Okay, I lost 2 frames. Actually, no, this isn't the same cutscene. Oh yeah, this is the Moscow cutscene, or whatever, whichever one where you ram into the thing with, and the game crashed again. So my game just crashed again. So I turned off the overclocking and now hoping for the best. We're just gonna have to wait a super long time just to get into a game, so that's nice. Team deathmatch. Hopefully I can get in one game, just one game. I have to upload these tomorrow because I don't want to do them tonight. I'm too lazy. So you're gonna see about tomorrow. And if everything's in luck, then yeah, we'll be able to do it. So I unlocked the KSP-45, the SMG, and I didn't realize it fires in 3-shot bursts. And I love 3-shot guns, but mostly in and semi-auto guns in mostly single-player games. You know, I don't really use them too much in multiplayer. I mean, I can try them if I wanted to, but for the most part, I just use full auto weapons. And if I'm playing something like Battlefield, then yeah, I'd use a semi-auto weapon sometimes. But that's mostly if I'm in like a long-distance map, you know, where you'd be able to get more accurate shots. Semi-auto because it's not too specific, you know, you can shoot fast enough if you need to, but if you need to shoot slow, you can also shoot slow. You know, you're not constrained to either full auto. I know full autos have different fire modes, but honestly, semi-autos are the best for single fire. You know, bolt action sometimes just takes too long for me. I know it's I sound really stupid right now, but it's just what I prefer, really. Again, most bolt action rifles I love in single player games. Again, most 3-shot bursts I love in single player games, unless it's the battle rifle from Halo, because that was always great. And yeah, no, in Halo 3 Zombies, I loved it, or in Infected. And Halo 4 I thought it was fine, but that's Halo 4, so it's like whatever. Halo 2 was I never played multiplayer in Halo 2. I played Halo CE, Halo Reach, Halo 3. I played pretty much all the Halos except Halo 5 and Halo 2. Well, no, I played Halo 2, but much later. Haven't played Halo 5 because it's a waste of time. I played Halo Wars, both of them. This is not including This is not including the mobile games. Ah, shit. Yeah, no, you know, I think I just screwed up the overclocking. I think that's why it was so bad. Well, look at my videos of 18 frames per second. Ah, crap. I should try the overclocking. I should try it on and just see if it runs okay. But, this is much more suitable frame rate for this. Still, though, with the 18 frames, you know, I was able to prove something that, you didn't really need a huge gaming PC to have a good, kill streak, you know? You could still get plenty of kills with just 18 frames. I don't know why I'm doing so bad, but I guess I am. You know what, I should turn the overclocking on, and if it doesn't crash, then yeah, we'll see how many frames I can get. My aim has gotten worse, kind of. I don't know why. And that is, I'm not a Kingslayer. I just killed a guy. Oh, crap. This is Team Deathmatch, right? Yes, it is. I don't know why I thought there was a guy there. That will happen. So I figured the problem with the mines is that, they're highlighted, right? Makes them too easy to spot. But if they're not highlighted, they're too difficult to spot. You know? So I figured you'd have complaints either way. Ah, shit. So, yeah, it's really unfortunate. But if anything, they should just make it so you can, replace the mines with, mines you set off yourself, like C4s and whatnot. This way it's not too overpowered, it's not too underpowered, you know? If you're not looking, they won't activate. If you are looking, this way it sort of balances it out, because even though you can't see them, the person controlling them is only activating, you can activate them if they actually know you're there. Damn, okay, I guess I'm picking up a bit. Oh, crap. See if I can get it. No. Ah, damn. Would be nice if I did. I got 51 frames there. Did you look at that? I'm having a good round. I don't want to turn on the overclock and fuck up the game, because that might crash it. So I think I'm just gonna play like this. So I lied. I'd screwed up the whole overclocking thing, and that's why my frames are so bad. So in reality, you can play this on 962 gigabytes and have a great time, unless they optimized it better. I don't know, but at the time, it was overclocked, and ended up fucking up the frames, which I really shouldn't have. Thought it was all the same, guess not. So, yeah, those two videos might actually be incorrect, because not everyone's gonna have the same bullshit overclocking scheme that I do. And, yeah. So I'll have to, readdress that one way or another. Jesus, this MP5 isn't the best for long range. Yeah, I should try it again with the overclock just to see. Alright, you know what? Let's do it. Let's turn on the overclock. I turned it on, and my frames are about the same, which means it was not because of the overclock. The game must have been optimized better or something. Okay, yeah, no, it's not because of the overclock. The game was just optimized better. Okay, that's a big relief. That is, a big relief. Ah, crap. There we go. Actually, frames might be a bit better, like 1 or 2 frames better, I don't know. Which I mean isn't that much of a difference, but if you have, if your frames are pretty low, then it'll make just enough of a difference. But I mean, going from 60 to 61, you won't see a thing. Unfortunately, I cannot get 60 frames, so yeah. Come on. Ah, shit. There's a guy behind me as well. So yeah, I've been enjoying this so far. I might actually buy it, because again, I haven't played Modern Warfare, so I'm completely new to this, and I'm having a much better time than I did with that beta. I was only able to play the beta for about half of the time it was out, because I ended up getting a mouse glitch halfway through its time, so it's like, fuck it, I'm just not gonna play this then. But now that's over, and this game actually works, and I know I can actually run it, I might as well try it, because, again, the campaign and zombies will also be a really cool experience, and I've been looking for something to do. Okay, so I've been playing... I played through Mafia 1 Definitive Edition. I just ran right through it. It's a great game. And I played Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. I love Mafia 2. I originally played that. But I'm stuck. Honestly, I think I might just get... I was planning on doing Joe's Adventures because it takes place in between Mafia 2 and... Well, it takes place in the middle of Mafia 2. So I was planning on doing Joe's Adventures, but, and I don't know. I've gotten bored of that because, I don't know, it's just not really that fun. There's, like, minimal story to it. You just go to a certain spot, get a screenshot of someone and text telling you what to do instead of an actual cutscene. Very less narrative driven, and honestly I wish it just had better cutscenes, or more cutscenes, not better ones, just more. And sure, the whole thing's been that, given that slight remaster, but, I don't know, I just found the thing really boring, and I might just skip out and just, what did I just pick up? I don't want that. Give me this back. No, yeah, I might just skip out. Okay, here I'm getting 19 frames, I don't know what happened. I think this might just be because more stuff is on the map. But, yeah, no, I don't know, I'm so bored of Joe's Adventures that I really don't like it that much, and I just wish it was just more cutscenes and more narrative-driven stuff. I might attempt it again, but if I don't like it, I'm just gonna skip through to Mafia 2 to the other half. Not really the other half, but the other portion of the game. I haven't played 1 or 2, go play them both. They're great. Mafia 3, I have to replay again, because A lot of people didn't like it, you know, but from what I played, it seemed alright, but I have to replay it, because I didn't make it that far. The last mission I remember doing is where you save Vito. So, yeah, Mafia 3, I don't know about. I'll have to replay that. But, if you want more formed opinions, if you want more, yeah, just better opinions on the game, there's plenty out there that'll tell you what they think. IGN gave it a 7, but who knows, because IGN is IGN. Alright, let's go up. Crap, died. I've been having an okay game so far on top, huh? I don't know, I'm not used to being on top of I'm not used to being on top of a leaderboard. I always figure if I'm on the top, something may be wrong, and I mean it's 54 to 57, so you tell me. 54 to 59 now. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not good. Are these just low textures? Are textures just not loading, or is just the way they look? I mean, it's a parachute, so it doesn't really need to look detailed. But I'm just wondering, is there more to that than just what I was seeing? Again, with the 960, with the 2 gigabytes of VRAM, textures load in much worse. It's a lot worse pop-in effects. Or at least the pop-in in general is a lot worse, because the 2 gigabytes can only do so much. 4 gigabytes would spread out the workload just a bit more. But not like the amount, not like 8 gigabytes or anything. That's just like, that you don't quite need. If you have a 960, 4 gigabytes do just fine. I wouldn't really recommend the 2 gigabyte version because, the fact that games don't limit it to that is just pure luck. If games like this limited to that, I'd be playing on like 800 by 600 for those settings. I generally would, because, I'm pretty sure no matter what, I'm going over the VRAM limit if I stay in 1080p. Which is fine, I guess. I haven't seen too many problems. But again, Red Dead limits you to that. That's what I hate, is that no matter what, on 1080p, on its lowest settings on 1080p, I still am going I'm still doing just a bit above it. So 720p is just enough. I'm just, like, just a 0.1 gigabyte under it. Crap. You know, so, yeah. Just a teeny bit under it. And you can't raise it at all, which is really unfortunate because my 960 can handle it, especially since I'm not playing campaign or the main story, because I already beat the main story on Xbox. But since I'm not gonna be playing the main story, it's gonna be fine. I'll be fine without it. Yeah, I'm not going to no, I only play Red Dead Online with friends, or I only use Red Dead 2 PC for Red Dead Online, because I don't feel like paying for a subscription, and I'm lagging, and thus yeah, I don't need to play the campaign, because if I want to play the main story, I can experience it with much better graphics and frames on Xbox. So yeah, let's get through this. Ah, crap. Got him, there we go. Having a much better game, but we're still losing, which is unfortunate. But honestly, a lot of times I won't even care, as long as I'm able to get kills. I get that sounds super greedy, but who cares at this point? I think it's gonna be going away tomorrow. I might as well enjoy it as much as possible. But yeah, you know, I've been enjoying this so far. I love the new engine that they used. And again, I hadn't experienced Modern Warfare, only the beta, like I've repeated so many times with this video series. So, yeah, I probably was gonna buy this. Oh, I forgot you can mark things, and honestly I feel like Call of Duty maps are so small that marking wouldn't even matter. A game like Battlefield would make more sense. Are we about to win? Oh my god, we might just win. No way, we made it, just at the very end. At the very end. We made it. Well, that wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, I was not the best play, and it's, oh yeah, there I am, right there. Nice. But, yes, this game was much better. It's been running a lot better, so that's nice. And honestly, I didn't think we would win. It was very, very close. But, hell, we did it. Alright, I gotta go to bed. It's 12 a.m. 12:08 to be exact. And, I got school tomorrow, so I'm way past my bedtime.